Hello there. I'm here with Daniel again. By the way, my name is Ryan, and today I'm going to ask Daniel, where are you from?
In this planet.
Yes, originally from this planet, where are you from?
I'm from Mar del Plata, a beautiful city in Argentina.
Wonderful.
And yes, I was raised there. I lived most part of my life until I decided to come here in 2000.
Okay. And an even deeper question. You know where you're from before you were born in Argentina, correct?
Yes.
Or you have an idea of where you're from way back.
When I have communication with my brothers and sisters, as I call them, from Pleiadians.
From the Pleiades.
Since I'm five, 6, I don't remember exactly, but it was around. Was my first conscious communication, and since then they have been always with me, but I didn't pay attention. I was looking for answers. I didn't felt at all at first that I belonged to this planet. I really, honestly, I wanted to go home, like E.T.
But you didn't quite know yet where your home really was?
No. At that time, I didn't know where I was from, but I only knew that I wasn't from here. So anyway, I had a normal life. So I had a family, my job, and my career. Everything was fine. But on parallel, I was studying astrology, I studied Reiki, I studied channeling, I studied DNA activation. So when everything was fine already from my soul, the first part of my life disappeared. When I say this, disappeared my job, disappeared not my family, because my family is with me, but we got divorced and all that movements, very strong in the emotional body. And I knew that I had to start working in what I came to do as a soul. So
you left everything behind?
I can say that everything left me behind. So I was kind of stubborn, I could make it different, but of course, as many people, my belief system was my worst enemy and was keeping me a part of jump into life and do what I came to do. So when I had not another option, it was the right decision. It was something simple.
And so you said that when you were a child, you spoke with what you thought were your brothers and sisters, or what you now know were your brothers and sisters from the Pleiades star system. And when did you realize that you were from there?
Well, when I started asking them questions, a lot of questions. And
were you still a child then?
Yes, but growing, the questions were changing. It's normal. When you start with this communication, you start asking for normal stuff, no? If I'm going to get this job, or this is going to happen, or this girl is going to love me, or whatever.
Yeah.
Very simple and human questions that are so important because it's part of our life experience. No? But after all what happened in my life, I started going deeper and trying to understand the reason that many things were happening in the planet, and I didn't know at all. Why? Because it seems to me always that was not fair at all. So something was wrong here. And well, that's the start, no? When I start asking them a lot of questions, and they reveal to me that they can't work directly to change situations in the planet. So the plan was to incarnate here,
Mm-hmm.
to start changing things from within, not from exterior. Of course, from exterior, they are always trying to help us. No, they are working through intuition, channeling, premonition, all these things that we used to call sometimes magic, sometimes normal stuff. It's completely normal, and it's for everybody. It's not for very few people. No? Everybody has this right to connect with different um, realities. No, we are multidimensional beings, and we need to understand that. So that's when I understood that I came here with a mission, which is what I'm doing, helping people to connect with their soul, their real understanding of who they are, are they here, and helping to have a better life. No? Because many times we don't have a good life because we are fighting against ourselves.
Of course, yeah.
Because we are not doing what we came to do. It's not that I have to jump into a different reality as I did. No, it's not necessary. I could do that more gradually and more nicely, but I didn't. So it doesn't mean everybody had to do that in that way,
So you're saying that the Pleiadians, they really can help one of two ways, because they are people that want to help us, and they can either do it through communicating with people through premonitions, through visions, dreams, whatever like that, or they can incarnate on this planet with their soul born into a human, and in this case, that's what you're doing. You came from the Pleiades,
Absolutely.
born on this planet to make it a better place in the way that you're going to do
what
that.
we are working on is helping in the ascension process.
Okay.
So there are millions of Pleiadians incarnated and from another civilizations too. So we are in a complete different reality that we can see on the TV. We can see that reality in fiction. Because fiction is not fiction, it's reality, but they show us in a different way to make us think that it's pure fantasy, and it's mostly true. So, it's not that difficult when we open our heart and think that we are completely connected with other beings of love and light. The hard part to understand is why we are living like this in this planet. Why we still have wars, or why we still have people dying because they don't have food, or why we still have this financial system. So that is the difficult part of the understanding. So the way that we decide to come and incarnate and try to change things from within is this. Of course, we had a big risk when we came here. We totally forgot who we are.
So that's one of the things, is when you come on this planet, sometimes, like in your case, you kind of have an idea and you're kind of connected and you can kind of figure out that you're from the Pleiades, but most of the souls that are incarnated on this planet from other star systems, for example, they're born without ever even knowing, without ever remembering, whereas you can see them and spot them and say, oh, this one's from this one and this one's from here, and that's whereas we're walking basically asleep with that knowledge stored in the bank, and it won't come back to us until we're dead. When we die, we remember who we are.
Of course. No, we don't need to die to remember, because we are in a process right now where everybody can awake so easily. But you need to have the intention to do that. If you felt most part of your life that something was missing, probably you were looking for that answer that make you read tons of books.
You're searching for it, right?
Of course. So you are going to find wonderful books written through channeling Pleiadians, for example.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a lot of information, and everything is there. Now with this technology, we have all the information that we need just there in internet. You only have to search for it. But to search, you have to feel inside of you that connection first, because not you are going to search something different.
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing that we need to understand is we need to open our mind, but mostly to deal with this new energy that we are receiving in the planet, we need to open our heart, which is what they call our new mind. It's a different way to think and feel simultaneously.
Okay.
So I think that's the most important thing in this moment. Trying to be completely aware of what are you feeling and trying to understand why.
Okay. Good.